And that red flag danger in Santa Clarita isn't the only community under the warning tonight.
Meteorologist Alex Biston is live in Puente with an update on the next weather alert. Alex.
And that next weather alert expanded all across Southern California, Pat and Ruta Bay. We are live this evening at the Alan J. Martin Park. This is in Puente, and we are one of 25 splash pads across LA County. Of course, you can see some people here cooling off. And right across the street is the Hilda Solis Aquatic Center. This is where people have been coming from all over the San Gabriel Valley to cool off. This is the place to be. And the thing is, not only do we have the splash pad, but what's so nice about this area is you can see this massive shade above it. So we're feeling a lot cooler here under the shade. Of course, I want to get to your forecast and want to talk about how long this extreme heat is expected to stick around. So again, that next weather alert, that is in effect from the coastline to the valleys to our desert communities and up in the mountains. Here's some of our weather headlines. We've got that extreme heat hanging on through Saturday. And one of the reasons why we have the next weather alert in effect is because of the very warm overnight temperatures as well. So we're already starting off the day with temperatures in the 70s. Now we're also introducing high fire danger, especially to our mountain communities. And we're going to be staying hot through the weekend, but we are looking at signs of relief as we head into early next week. So let's talk about that high fire danger. We have a red flag warning in place. It started at 10 a.m. today. It's going to be with us through Friday across our local mountain communities. So the San Gabriel Mountains, the Ventura County Mountains, up through the I-5 corridor. We've got the combination of the extreme heat, the low relative humidity, and gusty winds as well. So low temperatures tonight, again, 60s and 70s, already starting off the day under a very warm note. By the afternoon tomorrow, take a look at some of our highs. We will feel temperatures as hot as 110 across some of our warmest valleys, areas like the San Fernando Valley. We're forecasting high 80s at the coastline. This is an area where a lot of people don't have air conditioning. So again, that is why we've got the next weather alert in effect across the coastline and all the way inland. So high pressure, that's the culprit, right? That's the reason why we are feeling the intense heat. But the good news is that high is going to weaken as we go into early next week as low pressure passes to the north. That is going to bring us cooler days. So here it is on our extended next weather forecast. We've got temperatures, wow, LA, Orange County, triple digits as we go through Friday. Then we are back into 80-degree territory as we move into early next week. So yes, I do have some good news for you, but we're going to have to get through the next few days. As hot as 112 across some of our valley communities as we head into tomorrow. And then again, 90s heading into early next week. Pat and Ruta Bay, we'll send it back to you.
All right, Alex.
Meteorologist Alex Biston is back with an update and our next weather alert. Alex.
Hi, Ruta Bay and Pat, good evening. We are live this evening in Puente at one of the 25 splash pads across LA County. This is the way to beat the heat. And we've seen a few people come by and, get some relief from the extreme heat. Here in the San Gabriel Valley, we've been talking temperatures in the 90s and triple digits. So we have another few days of this heat that is going to linger. And because of that, we have a next weather alert. That is in effect all across Southern California, from the coastline to the valleys, desert communities, and up in the mountains as well. This is widespread. We've already broken heat records over the last few days, and we will continue to do so as temperatures will continue to climb heading into tomorrow. So next 4 hours across Puente, we've got, of course, the sunshine, but I have to say it's really nice. We've got a little bit of shade here, which makes it a little more bearable. Temperatures in the 90s and temperatures dropping down to the 80s as we head into this evening. So once the sun goes down, it is still going to be quite warm, and overnight lows will be in the 70s. So already we're going to start off tomorrow on a very warm note. Highs tomorrow, temperatures in the high 80s across the coastline, as hot as 101 across Los Angeles and Orange County. That is quite rare that we hit triple digits across the LA basin. 112 for our hottest valley locations tomorrow, 109 across the Inland Empire, 105 in the high desert, and temperatures in the high 80s up across our mountain communities. And I want to point out, too, right next door, we have the Hilda Solis Aquatic Center. It opened last year, and it is actually the first aquatic center in the San Gabriel Valley, a part of LA County. So it is a great place. It's free to go and beat the heat, get in the pool. I know I really want to. I'm at work, so I can't really jump in the pool. But it's a great place to go. I know they're having water polo lessons there, so we are going to head over there and do the forecast just across the way here and show you what is happening here at the La Puente Park, the park here in La Puente, and of course at the Aquatic Center as well, and talking about, you know, how you can beat the heat as we're talking temperatures, again, 90s and triple digits over the next few days. We'll send it back to you.
We are now in day 2 of the hottest week of the year. 4 more days to go.
Oh boy. Meteorologist Alex Biston is live in La Puente with some kids who are certainly beating the heat there, Alex.
And this is the place to do it. Yes, we're talking extreme heat blanketing Southern California. And we are at the newest pool opened last year here in LA County. And it is in the city of La Puente, the Hilda Solis Aquatic Center. And I want to bring in the pool manager, Ronza Vasquez. And I want you to talk about some of the activities that people can do here, because there is a lot going on here.
Yes, we have a huge variety. We have swim lessons for children starting as young as 6 months. Then we have levels 1, 2, 3, and 4 for adults and children, 7 to 17 and adults. And then we have water exercise class. That's our most popular class here. It is at 6 a.m. and at 7:30. It's completely free in the mornings if you are above the age of 65 or have a disability. We also have sports like the one behind us, water polo, and that is from 7 to 17.
Thank you so much, Ronza. I appreciate it. Yeah, and we can see the kids playing water polo right now. So, of course, there are a lot of ways to beat the heat, and this is definitely one of them. We want to get to your forecast because it is extreme heat. We're still talking the extreme heat across Southern California, and I want to, of course, talk about the next weather alert that we have issued here at CBS LA, from the coast to the mountains to the desert communities across the valleys as well. Why? Because we're not just talking dangerously hot afternoon temperatures, but very warm overnight temperatures as well. We're starting off the day, a lot of us, with temperatures in the 70s. Of course, we're also talking high fire danger, and it is going to stay quite hot as we head through this weekend with that next weather alert with us through Saturday. I do want to talk about the red flag warning that was posted earlier this morning. It is with us through Friday across the San Gabriel Mountains, the Ventura County Mountains. We've got low relative humidity as well as gusty winds in some areas, and of course the dangerously hot temperatures. Overnight tonight, temperatures in the 70s. By tomorrow afternoon, we're talking another round of temperatures in the 90s and triple digits. We're forecasting 101 for downtown Los Angeles. That is very rare that we talk about temperatures that hot across the LA basin. So I want to show you what we are expecting as we move forward, because the peak of this heat is going to be tomorrow, and as we go toward the end of the week. High pressure weakening, low pressure passing to the north, cooler days ahead. It is going to take us some time, but we will get there. I want to get your 7-day forecast across Los Angeles and Orange County, because yes, we are talking temperatures in triple digit territory. We're back to the 90s beginning Saturday, and then 80s return to start off next week. Across the valleys, temperatures as hot as 112 tomorrow, 111 as we go into Thursday, with that next weather alert hanging on through Saturday. Temperatures back into the 90s heading into next week. Pat and Rudabay, we'll send it back to you.
Bring on the 90s. Thanks, Alex. And now to the sizzling SoCal heat wave that's going to last all week. Meteorologist Alex Biston is live in La Puente with our next weather alert. Hi, Alex.
And Pat, what better way to cool off from the heat than to jump in the pool? We are at the Hilda Solis Aquatic Center this evening, and this aquatic center opened just a year ago. It is brand new here in LA County, and across the San Gabriel Valley, people are coming from all over to come and cool off. Of course, we've got water polo happening behind me, and in just a few minutes there's going to be an exercise class in the water. So of course we'll talk a little bit more about all of that coming up in a second. I want to get to the forecast because the extreme heat blankets Southern California. Last few days we have been talking about record-breaking heat. That's going to continue. So the next weather alert across the coastline, the valleys, the metro communities, all the way up in the mountains and the deserts as well. This is with us through Saturday. Let's talk specifically about La Puente this evening and the San Gabriel Valley, right? We're feeling temperatures in the low 90s. As we head through the next 4 hours, temperatures will generally be in the 80s. We'll keep the clear sky with us, but it's going to be warm, and overnight tonight temperatures will come down into the 70s. So already we are going to start off tomorrow on a very warm note. Speaking of tomorrow, here's a look at our temperatures. We've got high 80s at the coastline, as hot as 101 across downtown Los Angeles and Orange County. That is very rare that we feel temperatures that hot in downtown LA. 112 in the valleys tomorrow, our hottest valley locations. 86 up in the mountains. We will feel triple digits across the Inland Empire and the high desert as well. Now, Pat, we do have relief on the 7-day forecast. We will talk a little bit more about that coming up in just a few minutes. We'll send it back to you.
Let's go back out live to meteorologist Alex Biston, who's live at La Puente with, this dangerously hot forecast, Alex.
Pat, good evening. And there are many ways to cool off in the extreme heat. One of them is to hop in the water and maybe take a water aerobics class. We are at the Hilda Solis Aquatic Center. It is one of many aquatic centers here in LA County, and it is also the newest aquatic center. And lots of people have been coming out here to do free swim, of course, a water aerobics class. There's water polo classes, tons to be done here. And of course, yes, we're talking the extreme heat that blankets Southern California. I want to get to the next weather alert that we have issued here at CBS LA, and it's quite rare that we have a next weather alert for all communities. That includes the coastline, the valley communities, up through the desert and the mountains as well. The next weather alert with us through Saturday. Here's why. Not just because of the hot afternoon temperatures, but the very warm overnight temperatures. We also have this prolonged period of heat, and that is going to strain a lot of people, especially the elderly, young children, pets, those are that are vulnerable. We also have high heat risk, or excuse me, high fire danger. That is of concern, especially across some of our mountain communities. It's going to stay hot through the weekend. Then we will finally start to feel some relief as we move into next week. I want to talk specifically about the high fire danger across our mountain communities. So that red flag warning, that's with us through Friday across the San Gabriel Mountains, the Ventura County Mountains, up to the I-5 corridor. So, of course, we're talking the extreme heat, the low relative humidity, and areas of gusty winds. That is going to potentially drive the fire danger higher. So, again, we've got that red flag warning that is with us through Friday. As far as our temperatures overnight, I mean, you've probably been feeling it, right? I mean, it's warm. We're talking temperatures overnight in the 70s across a lot of areas, high 70s across the Santa Clarita Valley. So already we're starting off the day on a very warm note. By tomorrow afternoon, temperatures will be in the 80s, 90s, and another round of triple digits. And it is quite rare that we forecast temperatures in the triple digits across Los Angeles and Orange County. Last few days, we've broken heat records, and that is going to be the case again as we head through the next few days. So I want to talk a little bit about why this is all happening, and we are talking about a ridge of high pressure that is strengthening over the west coast across Southern California, bringing us that heat. But what is going to happen is the ridge is going to weaken, all thanks to a trough of low pressure passing to the north of us. So temperatures will drop. It's going to take us a little bit of time, but we will get there. We'll be back into the 80s across Los Angeles as we head into next week. But again, not before we feel triple-digit heat over the next 3 days. That next weather alert with us through Saturday. Across the valleys, I know some of these numbers might take you by surprise, but some of our hottest valley locations could feel 112 tomorrow, areas like Woodland Hills, 111 heading into Thursday, and then temperatures back into the 90s heading into next week. Across the Inland Empire, we've got temperatures, again, a lot of us in the triple digits, 109 tomorrow and Thursday. Little change on Friday, then we'll start to feel that change as we go into the second half of this weekend and to start off next week. Now, across our high desert communities, temperatures will hold steady to the triple digits, 90s by next week. Across the mountains in the high 80s, we've got high 80s at the coastline, back to the 70s heading into the start of next week. Pat, will send it back to you.
All right, thanks so much, Alex, and everybody be mindful.